everybody and welcome back to my channel. So we are coming up on a new month, which means it's time to rotate Shop My Stash. If you don't know what a Shop My Stash is, it's basically I shop my own makeup collection and kind of curate a look for the month to make sure that I'm showing the love that every item deserves. So I always start with a review of the month prior, and then we'll pop into what I chose for February. So let's get started. All right, I always like to start with skincare. I'm almost finished with the Glow Recipe Niacinamide drops. I will rotate those into the February one as well, just to kind of finish them up. And that's dog hair. Also gonna continue to use the Milk Hydro Grip primer. As far as moisturizer, still working on the Exfoliate Glow by Kate Somerville. I kind of do one night on, one night off, so you can kind of see me like definitely got some good usage out of it. And then the Tula, again, I'm going to keep in because I'm almost finished with that. And I guess another side note about my Shop My Stashes is I really try to pan or finish up products as well. And a lot of that is typically skincare. So that's why I kind of keep skincare the same each month. Continuing on, still working on the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. About halfway done with that. As far as the powder I used with the Hourglass Ambiance, it honestly doesn't even look like I used any of it. Like, I mean, maybe I just kind of dipped my brush in like all of them and used it up. The Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1, I use that as a highlighter. Actually most days to use this up, I use that as a highlighter as well, which I think was pretty trendy on the TikTok, if you will. For concealer, I have the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric in shade 3, I believe. A little bit too yellow for me, but I still really enjoyed it. Was using the Iconic London mascara, really liked that. Oops, I'm just throwing things. Used the Winky Lux Unibrow brow pencil, enjoyed that, along with the e.l.f. Wow Brow, I think in, it doesn't say shade, I think in like deep brown or something like that. This eyeshadow, the Shiseido, can I open it with one hand? Look at me go. Oops. All right. The Shiseido, I think this is the gel one in taupe. I really used that at the beginning of the month. I didn't even use this Mally stick whatsoever at all. I did put a lot of palettes. We'll just go over the palettes. I put a lot of the palettes in this month, and I just wasn't able to achieve them all. The one that I think I gravitated towards the most was the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde, and then I have the She's in Parties by Melt. I do caution with the Melt one is that I did a look with kind of these more deeper tones one day, and I did not use an eye primer, and it just definitely did not stick. I have very oily eyelids as well, and it just didn't stick. It looked kind of muddy. It like wore off, so I would definitely suggest using an eye primer. And then the last palette I had was the BH Cosmetics Party in Paris one. Did some really fun looks, did like a reverse cat eye with Seine, really dug into Notre Dame and Champs-Elysees, just as like matte shades. What else? Oh, well, I'll skip to the exciting parts. So my Tart Amazonian clay, I finally was able to use it all up, and I feel kind of like a cheater because I was getting really far into it, and it just got too thin and kind of broke up a little bit. So probably half of this got dumped out just because it was too much. But I mean, there's like a teensy bit left, but I'm gonna consider this an empty for sure. So very proud of myself. And then the other proud mama moment this is the Iconic Duo Contour Pot. And so the bottom part right here is the cream, and definitely going to be finishing that up in the next rotation as well. Hopefully just kind of finish up the bottom part. And then the top part has powder, and it barely looks like used at all. So that's kind of my pitfall of this product, is that it's just disproportionate, the cream to the powder. So I don't know how they would fix that in the future, but the cream definitely went a lot faster than the powder. then as far as my other blushes, I barely use this one. This is the Flower Blush in Sweet Pea, I believe. Barely used it because I was more focused on that one. But I did use this one, the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm in, I think it's Pinkgasm? What is it? Yeah, Pinkgasm. That was really pretty as kind of like a blush topper. And then the other super exciting part is I am almost done with this Tarte Concealer. I am going to keep it in till the very end because I want to finish this up because I don't think I've ever finished a foundation before. So I'm going to keep this in the next round and hopefully just kind of finish it all up. And again, I was a little lofty just like with the palettes. I used this maybe once because I was so focused on this. So again, here's kind of the overview of my January shop my stash. So now let's get into February's. Okay, so this is going to be my February shop my stash. Looks like a lot more products because I'm pretty sure it is. So anyways, here are the same products that we are just going to keep in this month to hopefully finish them up. So again, the primer, the niacinamide, the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, the Tula Under Eye brightener, as well as the iconic London Duo. And then here's that foundation as well to hopefully finish that up. And the Coconut Dewy Mist. So some of the new stuff that I'm adding in. I am testing this out for Influencer. This is a Philosophy Skin Resurrection Overnight Power Hydrator. So I'll kind of be going back and forth between this and the summer Kate Somerville one. As more skincare, I haven't been incorporating sunscreen into my routine as of lately, and I definitely should because I'm trying to get outside more. So I added in the Supergoop Glow Screen to just kind of add in the primer as well as some glowiness. As far as foundation, I have the NARS Soft Matte in Mont Blanc, and then I have the new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin in 2 Neutral. As far as concealer, I'm using the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum as well as this Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand to add some brightness to it. Another skincare, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm going to be using that. I think that's all the skincare. As far as highlighter, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild highlighting powder. I'm using this number 7. What is this? Triple Action finishing powder in light. It's kind of like an all over and under eye, as an under eye powder. And then for all over powder, I'm using this Dior powder no powder in 2 Neutral, I believe. It's all over. As far as blush, just picked up this Maybelline Cheek Heat in Nude Burn, 15 Nude Burn. So it's kind of like a gel blush. And then I also picked up another blush from Target, the Pixie by Petra like blush stick in Floor. So I'm going to be adding that in. That should be coming in tomorrow. As far as bronzer, I'm going to be using the Fenty Matchstick in Amber as my contour once I'm finished with the Iconic London one. And then also using this another Iconic London like gel bronzer in, it's a very sheer bronzer as it states, in, what does it say? Sunkiss. So I'll be using that. And then as far as eyebrows, bringing back in my Kosas eyebrow one in deep brown, dark brown. And then as far as palettes, I'm going to be using these Auric ones. They're like Smoke Reflect, like cream to powder eyeshadows. I have the dark brown one, which I can never remember what their names are. Defiance. And then this is the more rose gold one, and this one is in Temper. And then as far as actual eyeshadow palettes, I have this one from Wet n Wild, this Natasha Mini Love palette, as well as this Bite Size e.l.f. Cream and Sugar palette. I felt like for, you know, Valentine's Day and everyday looks, these would make a really good combo. Oh yes, some other blush and stuff. This is the Ofra Contour and Bronzer. That's gonna fall. Midi palette and Face It. in the shade Light. Please don't fall. And the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blush. This is like a really nice blush topper in the shade Pillow Talk. So I think we got it all. So again, here is my overview of February Shop My Stash, and thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Let me know which of these items are your favorite, your least favorite, and let me know what's going on in your Shop My Stash. What items have you panned? What items have you finished? I always love hearing about it and being the ultimate hype girl for you too. So thanks so much for watching again. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and we'll be seeing each other later. Bye. Editing, Catherine. I totally forgot to mention that I'm going to be using this. Okay, as everything falls, I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Voluminous Noir Balm mascara that I just picked up the other day. So that will be the mascara that I'm using. Okay.